randomly go up, down, and up and up.
Pero hindi pa kayo natakot no? It didn't scare you at that point, at that time?
Probably the idea of getting tired lang, but other than that, we were pretty excited, no?
Excited lang. Okay. So you were parang may lecture about preparing and prepare yourselves for the rip current, the tide, etc. What else? What else were you being prepared for?
So this is the most awaited
We were just
interview ni
talk
Pia
about,
Ontiveros
gears,
kina
like
Kiefer
shorts,
Alas at
socks.
Sam Reyes, and
They
this
were
was just
telling us
posted
na
30
we
minutes
will do
ago.
a lot of work on the sand and
Okay.
water.
What do you mean by gear?
Like our
Our running shoes and like
cycling shorts, yeah. Jersey, not jersey, like a cycling, like training shirts, mga ganun, sapatos, running shoes.
Okay. And you were told that we're not going to do basketball, we're going to do what?
Yeah, we went from but
Yeah. You're going to do what? Anong sabi sa inyo?
like Coach Tab was like saying that the team building was for us to get closer and to build that mental toughness po talaga.
yeah, to like get us closer, like brotherhood. He tried to incorporate our Bebop Blue Eagle band of brothers talaga.
Bebop, of course, you mean Blue Eagles, Band of Brothers,
Yes,
no?
opo.
Okay. Okay. But it was a training camp. Was it initiation rites? For example, you, Keith, you're a freshman, you're an incoming freshman. Was it initiation rites?
No po, not at all.
No? Not at all.
Oh no,
So a lot of netizens were wondering bakit daw ito lang dalawa yung in-interview, at may mga nagsasabi na may footage kasi na yung Kiefer, I don't know which one of them, to be honest, kasi hindi naman ako nanonood ng UAP, which one of them yung gustong kausapin ni Rovelyn Baterbonia, pero mayroon daw kumuha sa kanya, pero may nagsasabing hindi naman daw official yung lalaking naka-white na pumigil sa kanyang kausapin si Rovelyn Baterbonia. But this time, kapansin-pansin na itong guy na to, I don't know which one of them is Kiefer, sinabi niya, team building daw. Team building. Talagang ginamit talaga yung team building, not boot camp. But this guy used the term bebob. Okay? Okay naman yung pagtatanong ni Pia Ontiveros. Tinatanong niya kung may initiation, kung boot camp ba, di ba?
just hurts how people, perceive it that way. Like, I know my veterans wouldn't even think of that. Like, maybe nothing. Like, they wouldn't do that to me or any of the other rookies. So it's just hard to, see it online.
Okay. So apart from that, like you said, no, so may lecture kayo, you said na si Coach Tab nag-warn about riptides, currents, etc. And then
Really? Nag-warn daw ng riptides? Talaga? Okay, dalawa lang to So are they trying to whitewash everything now? Okay, so nag-warn ng riptides, and then
we're told what to pack. How else did you prepare? For example, because for an out-of-school activity, syempre may mga permits yan, may mga papeles, for example. Did you prepare that?
Us players,
We don't know po.
we don't know po. Like,
Okay, but that's not something that you do.
no po. we
The
don't
comments are
really
not
worry
good.
about that po.
All right. But there was consent from your parents? So for example, you, Kiefer,
Yes po, my
your dad,
parents, yeah.
Coach Louis Alas, etc., and your mom, and then your parents, they knew about this?
Yes po.
Okay. Ano yun? Verbal,
yeah, they knew about this, but according to Rovelyn, wala siyang alam kung anong nature, kung militaristic ba o military style, 'di ba?
or what?
I honestly don't know po, but I'm pretty sure I know me and Sam's parents said yes.
Did you know about
So
the
you
nature
talked
of
to your
it
parents
na
and they said,
isasalang kayo sa
yes,
tubig?
go ahead. Okay. Yung ibang mga preparations, what else
Well,
did
they
you do to
probably
prepare for this?
Kasi
for the
veterans
training
na sila.
Actually po, we had a game before leaving. So we were preparing for the game first.
camp? Okay. Game, you mean the fill oil?
Yes,
Yeah, like right before we left, we had a game.
Okay. Right before you left, the day you left,
Wala
for
na sila
example,
sa fill
Sunday-
oil.
The day before.
The day before Saturday.
Saturday, yeah.
Okay. So apart from that, so wala nang ibang preparations ang ginawa. Yun na yun.
Yes po.
Okay. So, you left Manila Sunday on the team bus. What happened?
Check natin yung
I
timeline.
feel like most of us slept through it, no?
So that's
nung
June
pagdating
7.
po namin sa bus, we were just like excited to go. Like we were teasing each other kung like parang
Like,
Someone would give up or
yeah.
something.
Okay.
Nothing much. Then after that, halos lahat natulog ba sa bus. We didn't really think much of it.
Okay. Where were Rene Baterbonia and Divine Adili seated on the bus? Beside who? Do you remember that?
Our bus
Rene
we
was
stood one per, because it's a big bus. So,
Okay.
Divine was sa
Wala talaga silang body
biggest
system
bus. Si Rene, where was Rene?
he was behind me.
He would, okay, yeah.
Okay.
from the
Okay.
start.
So when you got there, what happened? On June 7, Sunday, what happened?
We arrived, parang the first 30 minutes, we allotted that to like unpacking, unloading our stuff sa bus.
Okay.
And brought it sa may resort po.
And then, what else?
Room assignment, yeah.
Room
After that, coach assigned our rooms. Actually, me and Sam were roommates. We were roommates with
Talaga silang
Tuano,
yung roommates talaga.
Rene Baterbonia, Divine Adili,
Sultan,
Sultan, our other FSA, and
Logan.
our new film.
Okay.
So just for context, while we watch, di ba, maraming nagtatanong, may NDA daw, may mga gag orders daw sa mga players. Bakit itong dalawa yung napiling interviewin ni Pia Hontiveros? Pia Hontiveros is a sister of Senator Risa Hontiveros, and she's from Ateneo, just for disclosure. Di ba? Okay naman yung pagtatanong niya, pero napapansin niyo talaga yung sinabi daw niya, winarningan daw sila tungkol sa riptides. Parang it's like they're trying to do something.
So you
Diba?
named them already. Who were the other
Ayusin yung mga gusot.
teammates that were with you sa Team A, yung tinatawag na Team A?
There was Waki, Ian Espinosa, Kyle Gamber, Grayson Rogers, Matt DeLuna, Jai Bai, Joe Bongo, who else?
Travis,
EJ, Travis and EJ.
Okay. And then, what happened next? You had dinner, di ba? Because June 7, Sunday night to, so you had dinner, and then, when did they get your phones from you?
Something happened for the dinner po, actually.
Yeah, what happened?
We were cleaning the debris sa beach.
Okay.
Because we were gonna run there the next day and gonna do our next activity, which was dodgeball. So we were cleaning the debris. There's like a picture of Rene. We wrote his name down pa.
Yeah, I saw that. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
We cleaned the debris before dinner.
Okay, para wala kayong, when you run, wala kayong matapakan.
Opo.
Okay. Alright. And then you had dinner, and then?
During dinners, when Coach Tab announced na he's gonna, we are gonna have to give up our phones for the duration of the camp.
Yeah.
He said there was a chance now we can have like a phone break, but nothing specific naman.
Okay, and then you willingly handed over your phones.
Opo.
Okay. Alright. Let's go back first to, kasi earlier you said you had preparations and then Coach Tab talked to you about the riptide, etc. You did get to talk to other teammates or former Blue Eagles who had joined this same training camp, right? So what did they tell you about it? What was it gonna be like?
Nung first year ko po, Ian Espinosa po, who experienced the Baler, they weren't actually in Baler, but sa La Union sila nung last time daw po nilang ginawa.
Okay.
So they were just telling me
We're
that
in La Union.
it was just like
San Juan?
nakakapagod lang po talaga, and some water activities, and puro strengthening lang po talaga.
Like that's where you like bond brother kasi walang cellphone, tapos you have to cook your own meals and like get through obstacles together. So
Meron din kayong tinatawag na you had a group session and then you were practicing the Ateneo hymn? What was that?
yes po.
What is that?
Our group session, I think every year they do this session like where you introduce yourselves and say a fun fact about yourself. Then coach told us to practice the song Mary for You or Ateneo hymn because the day before nga yung game namin parang halos like maybe half of the team didn't memorize it yet. So he told us to memorize it.
Yung sa fun facts about yourself, do you remember what Rene and Divine said?
Yeah.
What did they say?
Kay Rene, he was like, he likes watching mukbang videos. That was
What's that?
Mukbang.
What's mukbang?
Like when you eat
What?
food, like those.
She doesn't know what
ASMR
mukbang
food.
is.
Okay.
Like they
What's
eat
mukbang
foods,
daw?
They chew it right on the microphone and stuff.
That's part of the
So
pop
yun yung sabi
culture.
niya, si Rene.
Yeah.
Okay. What did Divine say? Do you remember?
Hindi po, pero mahaba po kasi yung sinabi ni Divine.
It's pretty long.
Okay. Okay.
Hindi na matandaan.
By the way, Sam, you, diba, your third year, but this is your first year in the team or your second year?
Second year.
Second year in the team.
So
last
second
year, you did
boot
join
camp.
the same training camp also?
Yeah.
Did you say that? Or was that was the La Union?
No po, I heard stories lang po. Kasi
Okay.
that time I was still in UST.
So this is your second year on the team. correct?
Lumipat pala siya from
you
UST.
Joined, you did not join the training camp
So
last
this is
year.
Kiefer.
So first time mo?
Yeah.
Okay. So at no time was anyone told na, okay, o kasi first year mo sa team, magkaka-initiation rights tayo or pahihirapan namin kayo, we're gonna give you a harder time.
No po, wala
None
pong ganun.
whatsoever.
Of course, they're not gonna use that term naman.
Alright, so-
But
But by the
kudos
time
for
na
asking.
yung phones nyo sa inyo, so you couldn't tell what time it was that, kunyari, when you went to sleep? Nothing.
There was no clocks, no watches po.
okay.
What happened the following morning?
They sounded a siren po. Then everybody was scrambling to get out of the room.
So we have to get to the beach by in 2 minutes.
Okay.
We were prepared na we wore all our gear because we knew we were gonna have a morning run. So kulang lang yung sapatos, so we slept with all our gear na.
Okay, so when you woke up, what time was it? Could you tell what time it was? It was sunrise?
Parang sobrang dilim pa po.
Okay.
Wala pa pong sunrise.
Alright. Okay. And then, when you woke up,
Probably
so
3 in
you
the
went
morning.
straight to the beach, wala pa kayong breakfast nun?
Wala pa po.
We did. They gave us
Banana.
a banana, pero not like a
banana.
real breakfast. Our real breakfast is after the jog.
Okay. All right. Then what happened next? So you warmed up. You went on a run.
Yeah.
Ano nangyari?
It was actually pretty good because we have a goal. Everyone has to run 4 kilometers.
Okay.
And we combined the times and it should be like under a certain time. I'm not sure how much. I forgot. Around a bit over 400.
It was 20 minutes under per person.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And we did it like, we passed like with flying colors pa and stuff. Like,
Okay.
yeah, we were happy pa and celebrating.
Yeah. And then what happened?
That was
next?
7 in the morning.
Nag-breakfast
You should be asking what time, Pia, because you're trying to get the timeline. What kind of questioning is that?
Us vets were assigned to cook.
Okay, you start with the time. What time exactly when you have this jogging? 'Di ba? Kailan yung breakfast? Kailan talaga kasi according to reports, gumising sila at 4 hindi pala gumising. Nag-start sila ng kanilang activity 4 in the morning.
Breakfast meals, and the rookies were assigned to fix the table po.
Okay.
You should be getting the timeline.
You're aware of the pictures that came out, no? So there's one photo na you're all seated at a long table. Then you're all
Yeah, yung
eating,
naitsapera si
and then
Juan.
Rene was to the side a bit.
Si
Was
Rene.
that breakfast? That
Nag-viral.
I'm pretty sure that was lunch po.
Lunch.
A lunch the previous. A lunch of that.
Lunch was at 12.
Nung unang time po nun, kasi the table was full, and then the Phil-Amps parang moved the space for Rene to join po.
Mhm. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there was like some criticism of netizens, parang bakit siya nakiwalay sa inyo? Why is he seated apart from you? Diba? I'm sure you were aware of that, no? Okay, so that was, like you said, lunch. So breakfast, and then what happened after breakfast? June 8.
We had a
A
break.
break, yeah. Me, I took a nap because I knew we were gonna have like a tiring activity next. We just didn't know what, but I knew it was like gonna be a tiring stand activity.
So meron siyang kumbaga idea that this is going to be the deadly activity that the former players were talking about. Kaya siya natulog, 'di ba? I knew that there's gonna be a tiring activity. Ito naman, he's like medyo I'm not gonna say lying, but he's the one that's getting a lot of flack from netizens, commenting on this video now, 'di ba? Dahil, ewan ko, parang medyo moderate siya. He's from UST, 'di ba? Dominican, I don't know. And Ateneo is Jesuits.
Yeah. Yung iba, I'm not sure if they slept, pero it was okay naman.
Mhm. Okay, what did you do, Sam?
I was
This is
tambay po dun sa porch.
Reyes.
And then I heard
Fever.
our strengthening coach will do surfing. Then I asked my other coaches that if I can join the strengthening coach just to swim and try the waters. So nung pinayagan po ako, I immediately went to the water po and then just tried it.
Pia and Taveros didn't even ask about the exact time. If I'm not mistaken, this started at 2:30. 2:30, and just a couple of minutes after that, 5 minutes or more or less, doon na nalunod si Rene Paterbonia. Pia and Taveros is not even asking all this very vital information. Nagtatanong yung lunch. What time is lunch? What time is breakfast? What time is yung nagising? What time yung first, activity? She's not even asking those questions.
It was parang around 8. Tapos kasi I asked the student manager na what time is it, and then he answered me na 8 po.
Buti ito nagsasabi ng time.
Nung pagkapasok ko po sa tubig, it wasn't deep. It was mababaw lang po talaga.
Ito yung you were just gonna try the water, hindi pa ito yung activity niyo na lahat kayo, ha?
Again, what
Okay,
time,
it's just,
Pia?
Okay. By the way, since you mentioned coaches, just to establish who were the
I
coaches
mean,
who were
this
there,
is
of course,
costly missed from Pia Ontiveros, supposedly a veteran journalist. Hindi niya natatanong. What the heck? Because why time is very important. Yung timeline, para ma-establish kung kailan siya nalunod at kailan siya nasalba as we go along and watch this interview. Di ba?
no, Coach Tab was there. Assistant coaches, Sandro Soriano,
Yes.
Dean Castaño,
Yes po.
John Jacinto,
Yes po.
and then your strength and conditioning coach,
Yes.
CJ.
CJ Alumba.
CJ.
Alumba.
okay, and who else?
Our physical trainer.
Physical trainer, who's that?
Jared.
Okay, and you had 2 student managers with you also.
Yes.
Who are they? What are their names?
Drew Salud and Pao Adevoso.
Okay, so hindi lahat ng assistant coach, hindi lahat ng student managers ang kasama. So after that, then that's when you started to prepare for lunch?
Yes.
What happened then?
Oh, no. We played our dodgeball first.
Dodgeball muna.
first.
The next
Yeah.
activity
Yeah,
po.
dodgeball
It was good
in the
actually.
morning.
I was enjoying it. It was pretty competitive nga. So, that was good.
Did Pia actually do her own research?
There was like a picture that came out. That was us warming up for dodgeball.
Yung CCTV footage po.
Okay.
May
Were the
CCTV.
coaches taking pictures during the activity? I mean, they could hold their phones.
Dapat lang.
Student managers
The
po.
student managers.
Because the coaches were
But where is it?
the kumbaga referee of the games or
Okay.
like looking out.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So after dodgeball, nag-lunch kayo.
Yes po.
Uneventful, nothing unusual. Nothing. By the way, that whole morning, okay, di ba Sam, you tried the water in the morning, right?
Yeah.
Mga 8.
Ang gulo
And then
magtanong.
during breakfast dodgeball, did you notice what the water was like? Kalmado lang siya? Was
Kalmado po. Like,
it? Okay.
nung
No,
swimming
it's
po
not.
ako, di po malakas yung current. Pero, di din naman po gaano kalakas yung waves.
Okay. Okay. And then your observation, di ba, just by looking at it, what did it look like to you, Keith?
The waves, they're bigger naman than usual compared to other beaches, but nothing out of the ordinary naman po.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why it's dangerous. Riptides nga, di ba?
But then, of course, like we all know, you don't know until you're in the water,
Yes,
right? Okay. So after lunch, an hour's rest, and there's that picture of you guys relaxing on the porch. That was
Yes.
after lunch, right? So what happened next after that brief break on
Again,
the court?
where's the timeline, Pia?
That's when they told us we're gonna have our water activity.
Okay. Did they say what kind of a water activity?
Yes, it was actually pretty simple. Supposed to be like a 10-minute thing lang.
Okay.
So like our coach is on the beach and then this is the shore and then our coach is just here. He's gonna walk here lang 5 minutes and 5 minutes back. I'm not sure if it's 5 minutes, pero
Okay. On the beach, how you
yes, that's where the coach is. Yeah,
walking back and
Yeah,
forth.
yes.
And then what were you supposed to do?
the players were just supposed to mirror him, like
Mirror coach
Mirror meaning
be
following
in line with him.
in line with him.
Yeah.
What is that for? What that exercise is for
I
what?
think it's for like change of direction and agility. I'm pretty
Okay.
sure.
Okay, so it's something that you can actually use in basketball.
Yeah.
Okay, because a lot of people were saying, why were they brought to the beach and to the water when you don't swim as a basketball player? But there were activities.
The question is, bakit sila papasulungin doon mga 300 meters away from the shore? Why? That's the main question, Pia.
It's more like a running.
Pia is asking PR questions, you know?
No, not running, like walking, jogging inside
Okay.
on the water.
Okay, sino yung coach na yun na you were mirroring?
Coach Dean.
Coach Dean Castaño. So he was just walking on the beach, not in the water.
Yeah.
Okay, then what happened? So he was walking back and forth, and then lahat kayo, ganun ang
Yes,
ginagawa.
walking lang po.
Where were you? If this is the water, he was here. Where were you guys? Where were you boys? Here?
So-
Behind him?
So this is Coach Dean. Then we lined up parang from the shore. Then yung pinaka dulo po is papunta ng open water. And then we would
Walk
walk
together.
Yeah.
Together, okay. But none of you were in the water or kahit like you're...
We were in the water.
Ah, you were in the water.
See? Okay, kanina wala sa water. Ngayon, nandun na sa water.
Okay, wait. Let me clarify.
Ano yung high level or thigh level water?
So you're in the water, ankle deep,
Thigh.
knee deep, waist deep,
Thigh, yeah.
Sorry?
Around the thigh area.
thigh.
Yeah.
Did Pia Ontiveros actually do her own research on this?
I don't know
Parang
po
wala
sa
siyang
iba.
alam.
I think, kasi po, ako po yung closest to the open water po.
Okay.
Because parang halos nasa dulo na po ako ng line.
I was kind of close to Sam then. Like we were
Yeah,
like,
kung may line, pang ilan si Rene, pang ilan si Divine. Line papuntang water or line horizontally sa shore? Line papuntang paloob into the deeper, parts of the water? Hindi niya tinatanong.
the back of the line.
Okay.
What kind
But
of line
the
is
water
that?
where you were was until
Around the thigh po, yeah.
thigh. Where dito? Where? Can you indicate where?
Kasi kung papuntang water, papuntang deeper parts, may thigh, may mas mataas, di ba? And Pia Ontiveros, hindi siya nagtatanong tungkol sa timeline. Di ba? Wala siyang tinatanong tungkol sa timeline. What the heck is she doing?
Around siguro po here.
There. Okay. So if you're in thigh deep water and you're walking, what did the sand under?
Are they even
under
walking?
You feel like?
At first, it was even po. Then, parang nung nag-walk po kami ng few meters,
Into what?
parang lumalalim na po siya ng konti.
See?
Okay. And when you say you were walking parallel to the shore, correct?
No.
Not towards the open
No.
water.
Yeah,
we were
Parallel to the shore. So
Yes,
if this
po.
is the shore, you are walking this way.
Yes, po.
Same,
Yes,
Keith?
po.
And for you, what did it feel like when you're walking in, sabi niyo, thigh deep water? What did the sand under feel like to you?
It felt normal po.
Normal.
It's
exactly
soft.
what Sam said po.
Okay. So while you were doing that mirroring, how many minutes was that going on?
Less than 1 minute pa lang yata.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
less
were
than 1
Yeah,
minute.
because-
starting po. Na,
Oh.
Yung timeline na hindi nakukuha ni Pia Ontiveros, supposedly a veteran journalist. If I'm not mistaken, 2:30 nag-start yung water-based activity. And 5 minutes after that, 5 minutes, doon na nalunod si Rene. Una siyang nalunod.
And then,
Parang konting meters pa lang po. Then,
Yeah.
parang lumakas na po bigla yung
She's
mga
not,
alon.
see?
happened?
She's not even asking those questions. What the heck? This is frustrating interview to
Biglang?
watch.
Lumakas po yung alon.
lumakas yung alon.
Nakaka-frustrate kasi she should be asking very relevant and technical questions. Not really technical, pero very relevant to the case. But she's not even asking those like the timeline. Yun, natanong niyo yung parallel, pero pag patuloy nagkikwento itong mga to, papasok pala sila sa water.
You say, Alan, you mean the wave was crashing onto shore?
Yes po.
And then palakas na palakas yung wave.
How tall was the wave at that time?
It was bigger than us po.
Yeah.
Bigger than us. And you were
4
in tiny
waves
water,
or
tas
2?
If this is the top of your head, andito siya.
Yes,
Ganon?
ganun po ako.
See?
So yung first, was it like one wave at a time or was it sunod-sunod?
There's like a time frame, like one wave, then wait a couple seconds, then the other one.
Yes po.
Yeah.
Okay.
At first po, we were having fun.
Again,
relaxing.
putang ina, nasan yung timeline, Pia? Anong time yan? Para ma-establish natin kung kailan namatay. Unang-una si Rene. Kasi siya yung unang na-recover. He was recovered 15 minutes after siyang nalunod according to reports. And that was 3:35. Nalunod siya. Sabi pala, well, may nagsabi 2:35, 'di ba? Pero may source 2:40. Sabi na natin 2:40 siya nalunod, 10 minutes after nag-start yung activity. Okay? Na-recover siya to 3:35.
On the first wave.
Oo, parang, it's like parang, uy, sarap, ganon. Everybody's like that, no? Parang nadadala kayo, ganon.
Yes, po.
Yun lang, it was fun.
Pero after the first wave, it went up a bit, but we didn't really think much of it. Like,
What went up? Yung
The
parang,
water.
Yung water po.
the water.
Naging-
Ah, okay, so from thigh,
Two chests.
biglang dito.
Parang ganun po ako, around that.
Okay, and you didn't think that something was wrong?
We thought the wave just made hakot the sand, or maybe it just pulled us. We're not sure.
Okay,
But,
so
yeah.
that was after the first wave?
Yes
po.
Okay. And then the second wave was,
Halos the same height as the first one po.
okay, and at that point, sa second wave, at least the two of you felt like it's okay, parang,
Nung nag-second wave po, bigla pong may wave po din na sumabay po. Parang sunod-sunod na po, starting from the second wave.
okay, kasing taas ng second wave,
Similar heights po.
similar heights.
Yes po.
And parang were there seconds in between or it was like just crashing, parang
It
nagtatanggal?
was second and third po, parang like sunod-sunod, pero yung third to fourth, parang may konting time, but still big.
Okay, you know, we cannot, we're not able to zoom in, but I just wanted to ask you to, if you could just draw yung parang placement ng tao, okay? I mean, where you were in the water. Is that okay? From what you remember lang, okay? And then I will hold it up later. So, kunyari, this is the, let's say this is the beach. Okay? So, beach. And then, so this is the resort, diba? Okay, so this is all water. Sige. Show me where, sorry. Okay, so I'm doing, yeah, where was Coach Dean? Okay. That's Coach Dean. Okay.
She's asking, anong time yan? Yung tanong.
Ah, ganon. Okay, so hindi parallel to the water. You're perpendicular. Okay.
So that's
Okay.
2:30 plus
3 or 6.
na.
So where were the others?
Sabi na lang natin.
Ano po?
Ah, everybody was lined up. Okay.
Lined
how
up,
many in total?
parallel.
How many were you?
20.
Facing
20.
the shore?
Okay. Can I have the ano? Okay, just,
Ano
yeah.
po, yung like, yung farthest po, to the open water, where marunong mag-swimming po.
Ah, okay. So sino nandito sa
Paano niya alam?
EJ.
EJ and
Marunong daw mag-swimming. Tinanong
EJ
ba?
and Malcolm were here.
Yes po.
Nearest the open water. And you, Keith, where were you? Here, dito banda. Okay. Okay, so of course, like I said, hindi maka-zoom in. No? But, well, so this is what Keith drew. Resort, this is the beach, this is their coach, and then they were all lined up like this. And Sam and Keith were somewhere here. Okay, so you said, so first wave, and then second, third, yeah, Sam.
May I add din po,
Go ahead.
Coach John was, yeah,
Here, Coach John was here.
and Coach CJ po,
Where? Where's Coach CJ?
o behind us po.
Here. Ah, okay. So, Coach Dean is here on the beach. Coach John is here. Coach, sorry, who's that? CJ, your strength and conditioning.
Yes po.
Okay, so siya yung nandito. Okay, then, what happened next?
This was EJ, 6'7"
Dapat
from Hawaii.
pentel pen yung
Right in front of him
ginamit.
was 6'10", Malcolm from Canada. They both know how to swim really well po.
Okay. Okay, so EJ 6'7", Malcolm 6'10",
Yes po.
and then we're talking, just for the audience, those who are listening, we're talking about how they were arranged in that one line. So like you said, EJ, the farthest towards the water, EJ 6'7", Malcolm 6'10", and then Divine already? Hindi.
Divine,
was
Sam.
in the middle.
Yeah,
Sa
Divine.
gitna. So EJ,
Divine was kind of here po.
Divine who doesn't know how to swim.
nearer the shore than you both.
Yes po.
The two of you were farther from the shore.
Because they were
Third,
marunong mag-swimming
kumbaga,
po. Hindi sila marunong mag-swimming.
Okay.
So,
Nasa pinakamalayo na siya.
Were parang natatakot sa ocean and then
So nilagay
There
sila dito nearer the shore.
Yes po.
No? So EJ, Malcolm, and then who was after Malcolm?
ako po. And
Ikaw na, Sam. Okay.
And then Rene was by my right side po and then Keith.
Oh, I thought you were in one line.
Yes po. He was like right in front of him.
Ah, right.
We were
Here.
facing here po. So basically, nasa right side.
Okay. You're in one line, but you're not facing the shore. You're facing...
Pasay.
Okay. Again, EJ, Malcolm, Sam, Rene, and then
Keith, me,
Keith,
Kiefer.
and then
The other rookie, JM.
JM, and then do you remember who else?
Not sure. I don't.
Okay. So this was the arrangement ninyong lahat when the waves started to come.
Yes po.
Okay. So di ba you said first wave, everybody's happy. Second wave, okay lang. But then you notice na biglang tumaas yung tubig until here because you said earlier the water was only until thigh height, no? And then at what point did you realize and nung
Kahit
nagkagulo
na
na
po
talaga?
tayo, kahit
The second wave po.
Second wave pa lang.
useless na
Actually,
tong
one of our
usapan na to
teammates
kasi
started
bakit
screaming
sa
help.
putang
Ayan.
inang
So he was
Who?
around
Where?
Kyle Gamber.
ocean,
Where was he?
He was around my area.
Open
me and
sea,
Liam, like,
ocean
we were
water.
Like, near to each other.
Sila magti-training.
Separated and went to the back po.
Oh,
my
nagdala
God.
siya. O, yun na yung... Okay. So, from the middle, he gets swept in. Parang nahatak siya.
Swept
in
away.
the water. So, all of a sudden, he was here.
The weird thing up was we were all laughing because we thought he was just joking.
Okay.
Nung first wave po talaga kasi
They were
we
laughing.
were riding the wave and we didn't realize na hinahatak na po kami.
Oo. So,
Tapos nung second wave
Was
po,
that even a
talaga
laughing
namin
matter? What
na-realize
the
na
heck, man?
something was wrong because Kyle had already said na help na.
Opo.
Ganon. And then, what happened next?
No,
Third wave po. Like,
Yeah.
that's when everyone started screaming na po.
Oh.
Laughing
okay.
and
Why?
then screaming.
We couldn't reach the
Are these
water.
guys
Even
serious?
the ground.
Yeah, the ground.
Your feet could not touch the ground anymore.
Si Malcolm, our 6'10" teammate.
Oh, kasi soft yung sand.
Kami, 6'2" lang yata. 6'3" lang yata kami ni Sam.
Yeah. But where were you? You were still here? Or you had moved
Moved back po.
back na more into the water, deeper into the
po,
water?
Coach John was screaming us to go to the right but kahit anong gawin po namin,
Hindi
like,
kaya po.
we were
Yeah.
getting...
Kasi
Go
riptides nga, di
to
ba?
the right. What right?
Like, we were
Near the
walking
beach.
like towards the sand.
Going towards the sand, the
yeah.
shore. Okay. And you were all trying to swim?
Yes po.
You couldn't touch the bottom of the... Okay. And then, what next?
I think that's when it all started na.
Yeah, parang...
That's probably
all of
9
us
feet
were
high water.
panicking na po and we didn't know what to do.
Or 8.
Kumbaga po parang nag-scatter po kami in the water.
It's like, cluster pa yung
Stutter.
kasama.
Yeah. Okay. Do you mind if you... Again, can you draw... Can you
Scatter.
show us where... And then I'll put up the paper para
I remember where I was, but I don't remember where Sam
Oh,
was.
sige. Where you were? Where did you end up in?
Kami ni... I'll write our names down.
Yeah,
po.
sige.
It was EJ,
Okay.
Keith,
Paano mo maalam yung
Divine.
formation yun na-scatter na kayo?
JM.
Okay.
Then
At
Malcolm
sabi,
towards
mas
here.
mataas
That's
pa
all
sa
I remember.
ulo.
That's what you remember.
Yung
okay, Sam,
water.
where were you? Do you remember where you ended up in?
Parang nung...
Kung nagpanik ka na, wala ka nang kwan nun.
After po nung second wave...
Recollection
me
nung
and
nangyayari
crew
sa paligid
sa
mo.
Bongo po, we
All you need to
already
do is save
were swimming
yourself.
out to the right. Then, parang we were...
Yung mga tanong ni Pia, you know?
Dito po.
Okay.
And then, after, like, nung nakatouch na po kami na sand, we looked back and then nakita po namin na problema na po yung other teammates namin. And
Okay.
we swam back to them po to help.
You swam back out.
Yes.
Okay. Did either of you see where Rene was at that point?
I didn't see
I
really.
only saw Divine po.
Divine, but you said he was with you. Okay, let me just put it up so that for the camera.
Handale. Sabi ni Kuya, I only saw Divine. Pero sinabi ng rescue team lead na si Librero, if I'm not mistaken, sabi niya, ang sinabi nilang nawawala, ang sinabi nila sa kanya bilang team lead, ang nawawala ay si Divine. 'Di ba? Kaya nga, according to Librero, yung kanyang testimony sa media, okay, nagulat na lang kasi nga binulong ulit sa kanya nung nasalba na si Rene, na save si Rene, tapos sabi sa kanya, Meron pa si Divine. Meron pa, there's more. Kasi nga, ang alam nila, ang nawawala, si Divine. Okay? It doesn't make sense.
Like sina Keith Drew. So, the activity was, there was a coach here.
Diba? Ang sabi ng guy, ang nawawala daw.
And then, according to you boys, after the
Ang
second
nakita
and
niya is si
the
Divine.
third wave, that's when nag-scatter. So that's where, and you drew this, Keith. So EJ, you, Keith, JM, and Divine were here, and then Malcolm here. And then you, Sam, and Drew, you ended up in this spot, no? Okay. And then what happened next after that?
I heard
Pinagtatanong ni Pia, oh.
Sultan, the other FSA, screaming for help. So he was near, so I went to him first.
Tanungin mo, who do you think was missing at that particular point? Yung mga questioning mo no? Okay. Sino yung nawawala? Kasi that's very important. Ibabangga natin yan sa available information, yung mga alam na natin. Kasi according to Librero, yung team lead nga ng rescue team ng MDRMO, okay, ng Dipakulaw, ang sabi niya, ang sinabi sa kanyang nawawala was Divine.
I was trying to drag him po to near shore. Nung nakita ko na po na may ibang tumulong na po sa kanya, I looked at Malcolm because Malcolm was with Ian, and we knew na Ian doesn't know how to swim po.
Yeah.
So
How about
nahihirapan na
Divine?
po si Ian, and I thought Malcolm was standing because parang nakaganon lang po siya, tapos nakasampa po si Ian.
Naka-ano?
Nakasampa po, parang he was...
Ito yung masama pag wala talagang body system May mga nagsasabing netizen, yeah, there's no body system. So you wouldn't know kung sino yung nawawala o kung sino yung marunong lumangoy. Tapos yung body system, 'di ba sa corporate world, nag-corporate world din ako. 'Di ba yung marunong sa system, 'di ba binabody siya sa hindi marunong sa system. Okay? Dapat ganun din, yung marunong lumangoy, ibabody mo siya, ipapartner mo siya sa hindi marunong lumangoy. Kaya dito, napagkaalaman, kahit palpak yung line of questioning ni Pia Ontiveros, 'di ba? May nababanggit itong mga guys na to na, nuggets of gold that you can actually try to pick out. And sinabi niya, walang body system, doon mo malalaman. Wala talagang body system because they were like scatterbrained na sila noon. Hindi lang sila na-scatter physically, they were scatterbrained.
clinging to Malcolm po.
Okay.
So, when I got there po, I was, parang telling Ian to go to me. Like, parang
Okay.
Nung sumampa naman po sa akin si Ian, I tried to reach the floor, pero it was so deep na po talaga.
And you were here, diba you said?
I swam all the way to Malcolm po.
Here, okay.
Yes po.
So from here, you swam all the way here. That's where sina Ian were.
Yeah.
And Malcolm.
Pero kasi po, nung time na yan po, waves were still coming in and palayo na po kami.
Okay. So even
Wala
if
man, oh my God, si Pia Ontiveros, gaano katagal yung PI na nasa tingin nyo, mayroon ng tragedy, na-struck na kayo ng wave, you were hit by the first wave, gaano katagal until you learned that someone was missing? Dapat ganun yung tanong mo.
swam to where Malcolm and Ian were, they were not in the original position.
Yes,
where you
po.
said. So
Doon pa rin siya
so in
sa
other words,
position.
everybody was being
Dragged.
pulled into
At
the deep.
isa pa, yung pagtatanong niya tungkol sa position, ang gulo. Position, sinabi niya ng una parallel, but then, according to the two of them later on, sinabi niya na papasok sa water, pailalim. Mayroon pa yung hanggang ulo na yung water. How did that happen? 'Di ba? So, was the line actually parallel na pantay-pantay sila na thigh-high water, thigh-level water, o na yung line na papuntang water na kung saan may mababa, may mataas. Kaya sinasabi ng guy na to, si Sam, na yung marunong lumangoy nasa ilalim. 'Di ba? Hindi niya naiintindihan Oh my God.
Part of the ocean.
Yes.
Ganon. Okay. And then what happened next?
Nung sumampa po sa akin si Ian, parang I was pushing him up to breathe. Kasi po, he was totally panicking and nakainom na din po ng madaming tubig. And then, when I needed to breathe po, he would go to Malcolm. Tapos he would cling to Malcolm. Tapos, when I got up, parang seconds lang po yung pahinga po. Like, tapos sumampa ulit po sa akin si Ian. Then, I was just thinking about na to help my brother na si Ayan po. Pero nung pangalawa pong beses, doon na din po ako nakakainom ng tubig. Parang nagpapanik na din po ako nun. Tapos nung parang kailangan ko na po talaga huminga. Tinulak ko po si Ayan papunta kay Malcolm. Tapos nag-iisip na po ako na kung di po ako umalis dito, mamamatay na din po ako. Kasi po, ang dami na din po ako nainom na tubig. And then, nag-total panic na din po ako. I was trying to swim back to shore po. Kahit, like, sobrang lakas po nung pag-swim ko. I was still there in that moment. Like, parang di po ako gumagalaw. Tapos, I had to rest. Parang I sank to the bottom of the sand and just jumped. And then, I was breathing, trying to tread po, yung parang floating na, they said kasi po na, nung sa meeting na, if, pag napagod, mag-tread po. And I was doing that po, taking, a deep breath and then started swimming hard again. Pero kahit anong gawin ko po, I was still there. By that
Did
time
you think,
po,
Sam, parang was your life flashing before your eyes and you were thinking na I might not get out of here?
What's your life flashing?
basically, nung
Like,
parang third time ko po mag-try, doon na po ako na parang napaisip na hindi na ata ako makakalabas dito.
yung tanong ni Pia na was your life flashing before your eyes, yun na yung near-death experience na tinatawag, Pia. Hindi pa naman near-death yung nakainom ng tubig eh. Grabe naman yung mga tanungan ni Pia Ontiveros, oh.
Tapos, parang there was an urge na, kasi po pagod na ako. Then, something came up to my mind na kaya ko pa to. So I started screaming very loud on top of my lungs po. Then, keep on doing, like, swimming very hard. Pero to the point na sobrang pagod na po ako. Tapos, nandun pa rin po ako. Like, doon na po ako parang napaisip na mag-give up po. Kasi wala pong nangyayari talaga. Nung sumisigaw po ako, nakita po ako ng coaching staff, si Sir Jeric and Coach Dean. Nung nakita po nila ako, sumisigaw na po sila sa akin na mag-float. Yung parang float na nakahiga lang po sa tubig. So, nung narinig ko po sila, nung una po parang natatakot ako gawin kasi po malakas po yung waves and parang may mga tubig na pumapasok na sa mouth ko. And hindi po ako magaling mag-float. Nung tinry ko po, parang I didn't know where I was heading. So, parang it took me a long time to be attentive where I am. Pero nakahinga naman po ako ng konti. Pero there was still water going through my face po na nakakainom po ng tubig. And then when I face up po, parang tumayo, parang from nakahiga po, gumanon po ako. Tapos nakita ko po na sobrang layo ko na po sa shore.
Where did you end up in? All the way
out po.
All the way out?
Yes po.
Okay.
So, nung time na yun po, naisip ko na din po na if I can float away, I think I can float back to shore. Tapos po, parang kasi po, my head was facing that way,
So,
away from shore.
sila yung dalawang muntik ng
Nung
nalunod
na-realize
kasi.
ko po na malayo na ako, ay parang finish ko na po yung
Nakaligtas lang.
papunta sa shore.
Yung dalawang to.
And then, nung time na po yun, I looked back again po. Parang tinignan ko kung malapit na po ako. Tapos parang medyo po...
Okay, you ended up here all the way. Okay.
Tapos I started swimming hard again po. And then I heard Keith calling out for me. And then I started cramping na po nun.
See?
Po, nung nagka-cramp na po ako,
Magka-cramp
it was just
talaga sila
balance
kasi yung
na
activities nila
swimming.
all day.
Tapos, nung parang narinig ko na po si Keith, tinry ko po apakan yung floor. Nung time na po yun, nakaapak na po ako sa floor. Tapos, Keith went into the water, dragging me. Then, huge wave hit po, and then we went under the wave. So, nung pagtapos na po nun, Keith was able to drag me out of the water po.
Parang we were, like, naka-occupy kami, tapos we were paddling together po. Para it's like less energy din po.
Yeah.
We should have done that na lang from the start.
Okay. Yung sa'yo naman, by this third wave, what happened to you?
Ako po, I was here. Then it was like us four plus Malcolm that kept on getting dragged out po talaga.
Okay.
Tapos me, JM, and Divine, parang we were all depending on EG kasi alam namin magaling siya mag-swimming. So I was on the shoulder, Divine was on the shoulder, then si JM nasa harap niya. Eh, ang hirap nun kasi I was so
Dala niya lahat kayo.
for like a solid mga 20 seconds po yun. Tapos
Okay.
tinulak na lang kami ni EJ closer to the shore. Pero it worked for a bit. Then it just kept on bringing me and JM back. Eh, kami ni JM, parang naka-bear hug na kami to each other to try and float. Kasi it wasn't working, we just went down and down and down. And parang we were
Parang
under,
hinihigop kayo pababa. It's like the water was just sucking you under.
parang ganun po.
Okay.
Then parang we were under for like a solid around more than 10 seconds po. Then we just let go of each other. Tapos nung I went up for some air, parang JM was here. Tapos I went like to the right side po.
Yeah.
Then I was like so far from everybody. Like I was like all the way here po.
And then you swallowed water also. Lahat kayo.
Yes po. Yung when we were down, like nagbe-bear hug kami, dami namin na-swallow po. Tapos I didn't know I was all the way here na. Kasi kami ni Sam yung pinaka-right. Then I was underwater again because I really don't know how to swim po. My head wasn't straight because I just didn't know what to do. Tapos parang, I was like underwater I guess more than 20 seconds. Parang nag-give up na po ako nun.
You
Then,
felt like giving up?
no, nag-give up na po talaga ako. Tapos parang once time kept on going by, like, I finally felt the floor bed. Parang ang tagal nun before I felt the floor bed. Then
But
parang,
when you say when you gave up, parang you floated na lang. How did you kept your head above water? How?
I was like going down and down. Like I just, parang,
Okay.
I was like gonna accept na mawala na po ako. Then after more seconds went by, I felt my feet touch the sand. There's like a glimpse of hope talaga. So I jumped up and gasped for air. Tapos yun ang layo po ng lahat sa akin. Like, I was here, tapos everyone else was like towards this side or in front.
Yeah. And then how did you get to shore?
I was
How long
screaming
did
for
it
help. Buti na lang si Malcolm went a bit closer to me.
Okay.
Then he just kept on screaming in my ear. While saving Ayana, he was screaming my belly button to the sky. Yung parang naka-float ka pahiga. Then it worked for a bit kaso it just kept on bringing me farther and farther. So I tried doing a thing na parang higa muna ako pag may wave. Tapos pag nawala yung wave, doggy, because I don't know how to swim, so I tried doggy paddling.
Dog paddle. Ganon. Yeah.
Yes po.
Okay.
Then I just kept on repeating that po. Tapos ang tagal ko pa sa tubig. Then, I just kept on repeating that. Then I saw Sam, parang we were here. Then I screamed for his name. We went to each other. That's when we started paddling together back. Kasi namumalikat na po talaga ako nun.
And then that's when you were able to go back to shore already.
Yes po.
Paano
Okay.
sila hindi
And
pupulikatin,
then
di
at that
ba?
point, where were all the others? They were all still in the water or
No
what?
po. Halos lahat.
Lahat na nandun sa
except
shore.
for me.
Yun yung less activity nila eh.
Ayan, Divine, Rene, and JM.
Ian and JM were together, right?
Oh, no po.
No. Okay.
Ayan was with one of the coaches. Coach, I think someone threw a
Coach
volley.
John.
Yeah, Coach John had the sababida, so they shared it. Then someone threw a volleyball kay JM. Like, he used it as a floaty pabalik.
And then,
Us four were like one of the last. Like the last.
To get
Si
out of
Ayan
the
yung last,
water.
pero me, Sam, and JM,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure yung...
okay. Okay. And then, when everybody was on shore already, where was Coach Tab? And did you see the rescuers, the DRRMO already?
Coach Tab was
Yes,
running back with the
po.
surfboard to go to Ayan po.
Yes po.
Okay.
Coach Sandro went into the water din po kasi nung time na po yun, sumisigaw kasi talaga po si KG.
Yes po.
Like everybody could hear him.
Okay.
And then, nung time na po yun, Coach Sandro went to KG first. And then he was helping KG po.
KG's Kyle Gamber po.
Yeah, Kyle Gamber. Yeah.
And then,
Okay.
nung time na po yun, when KG was safe, he went to Ayan po.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's fast forward.
Tapos, after po, and then, I heard they were screaming for help kasi po nakita na po nila si Rene.
Rene was the first one found po.
Yeah.
Okay.
When I saw them po, I started running to the water. And then,
Andali. Hindi man lang nagtanong si Pia Ontiveros kung may recollection sila sa pagtawag ng outside help like rescuers. Kasi dumating yung mga rescuers, if I'm not mistaken, dumating sila at 3:15 onwards, dun dumating. And she's not even asking those very relevant questions.
JB was
Tapos si Rene ang unang na save, and then na-realize nila na kasi nga hindi nila alam na si Rene yung yung nalunod eh. Isa sa mga nalunod. Ang alam nila si Divine yung nalunod. Hindi nila alam na may isa pa pala na si Rene. At ang na-save na una-una ng mga rescuers ay si Rene at binulong daw kay sa team lead na si Librero na ay may isa pa po. There's more, and that's Divine.
To,
Jared Bahay.
Yeah.
Jared
Then
was first to.
Yeah.
To carry, to help Rene po. And then, I was there din po na sumunod na din po ako to carry
But
Rene.
this was already mga 30 minutes.
Mga ganun po.
30 minutes after.
It was, matagal na po sila nasa tubig.
Among the team,
40.
was anyone able to say na, I was the last one to
40
see
minutes.
Rene alive. I was the
That
last one to
was-
see Divine.
Si EJ po, I think,
Si
saw
EJ.
Divine.
Yeah, EJ for
He saw
Divine.
Divine, yeah.
Okay, and Divine was just trying to stay afloat also.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure po, yeah.
Okay, and then, did anybody see Rene?
No,
The last.
No.
I don't know po kasi
Wala silang alam.
I don't
Kaya
know,
rin
he
eh.
was blind then after,
last time
Wala.
I saw him po, nung we were still, like, having fun po. Nung
Okay.
yes po, tas parang,
nawala,
Yeah.
nawala na po siya sa tingin, nung parang
Blind.
nagpapanik na po kami.
So, sino yung first na nakita si Rene, no?
yes po.
Rene first. And nung nakita na siya, and you were all
What time?
carrying him onto shore.
Yes, it
Wala,
was-
not all, not
was
all
Again,
just
what
players
time,
po.
Pia?
players.
Uh,
For more context, nakita si Rene, okay, 3:35. 3:30. Nakita si Rene, 3:30, na-rescue siya. Okay? And that was already 50 minutes after siya nalunod. Kasi nalunod siya at 2:40. Okay? After that, sumunod si Divine. Na-recover yung body ni Divine 10 minutes to 15 minutes after ni Rene at 3:45 p.m.
when we saw Rene, it was us who carried him out of the water, not like
Not the
first
medical,
responders. Wala pong tumulong. And then
Where were they? On the shore?
they were just spectating po. They were just watching us.
There was one
Really?
guy who was just,
So, hindi pala yung mga rescuers yung unang kwan. Yung mga nag-respond, yung nakakita ng body ni Rene. Bakit yung sinabi ni Librero, ang una nilang nakita daw ay yung body ni Rene? It doesn't make sense. 'Di ba? Sabi,
he had like his phone out like that po. I was wondering why. Pero di talaga ako
by the
makasaya.
way, Librero is yung team lead ng mga rescuers. Ang sabi ni Librero sa interview, ang una nilang nakita, kasi nagtanong-tanong daw muna siya, ay si Rene. And then, after ma-recover si Rene, may nagbulong sa kanya na may isa pa po. And then, there's more. Pero sinabi ni Sam Reyes dito, sila daw yung nag-recover. At yung mga rescuers, they were just like spectators.
Kami ni Coach Sandro, we were just like, we couldn't
Yeah.
focus talaga with what's happening. It was just, we were overwhelmed talaga. Or I saw it in my eyes that he was just
He
filming.
was taking video, filming. Okay.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure there's a photo of him in the ambulance or him getting dragged out in a stretcher. I'm pretty sure that was him.
Yeah, no, I saw those photos. Yeah, the very first photo we saw was the one yung stretcher on the beach. Okay. And then, how many minutes after na nakita si Divine?
So, nag-drone lang sila doon?
After po, nung paalis na po yung
Nag-drone lang yung mga rescuers? Diba? Kasi may drone footage eh.
ambulance.
So all we thought was that, according to Librero, okay, all we thought is that sila yung nag-save kay Rene. But according to Sam Reyes, sila daw. Sila, yung mga players. Ang daming mga gaps na, di ba?
Ni Rene.
Ni Rene.
Yeah.
Okay.
They
Hindi man
boarded
lang
him
alam ni
with the
Pia Ontiveros. Pia Ontiveros did not do her own research before talking to these guys. Kasi if she did all this information, okay, hindi naman sa pagsasabi ko na mas marunong ako, mas marami kong alam. Pero I've been following all this since day one. Okay, since a few hours after the news broke out. But Pia Ontiveros should have asked all this question. Pero may sinabi ng team lead na si Librero na sila yung unang nag-save kay Rene. And then may bumulong sa kanya. Dapat ganun yung mga linya ng tanong niya. I don't know. But, you know, these are very important questions that she should have asked.
That's just leaving na. Tapos, me and Coach Sandro saw na they were, like, Divine was getting carried out na.
By EJ po.
Yeah.
EJ saw Divine.
Tapos me and Coach Sandro ran to the ambulance telling them to stop. Then, they I don't think they heard us.
So, EJ saw Divine. So, wala yung eksena na there's more, na si Divine yung nawawala. Diba? Ang tindi ng gap. So, we're gonna do a side-by-side comparison of that footage wherein yung team lead ng rescuers ng Dipakulao versus their testimony or their salaysay.
I'm not sure. They left. Then me and Coach Sandro walked back. We saw like halos 15 people carrying the vine, and then I was just there. Like I couldn't grasp what was happening. I was just like staring, like plain eyesight.
Yeah.
It was too hard. Then, yun, they were doing CPR for a bit. Then
They tried CPR for both Rene and Divine on the
yung
beach.
kay
no?
Rene po, si Sir Jeric.
yeah,
And then,
tapos pinastop ko yun.
Pinastop po ng medic para po ilagay sa stretcher and then to rush to the ambulance po.
Yes, pero I'm not sure if that's the proper.
I'm not sure. Parang sinisisi nila ngayon, nagkaroon ng sisihan na. I'm not sure if that's...
Pero walang pulse.
Okay, sabi niya, I'm not sure is that the proper, naputol siya. Pero parang nagkakaroon ng sisihan na. Well, yun lang yung yun lang yung opinion ko dito. Na sinisisi nila yung mga rescuers na bakit pinestop. Kasi nga, based on my own opinion ko lang to okay, yun na yung judgment call ni Librero. Yung team lead na nagpa-stop. Siya yung nagpa-stop ng pag-CPR. Although, according to Librero, yung mga bata niya, yung mga staff niya, or kasama niya, yung nag-administer ng CPR. Pero according to their claims, their story, sila, yung coach yung nag-administer ng CPR. And this is something that Pia Ontiveros should have asked in the first place, pero parang hindi niya alam yung bagay na to. So, ngayon, parang nagbe-blame na sila ng isa't isa, di ba? Yun na yung nangyayari dito eh. Kasi nga, okay, may mga nagbabash naman kay Librero, okay, yung team lead na bakit mo pini-stop, blah blah blah, parang siya daw yung salarin, parang hindi dapat namatay daw si Rene kung hindi pini-stop. Kasi nga, kung nagtatanong itong si Pia Ontiveros ng timeline, okay, 2:40 nangyari yung sakuna, yung pagkalunod. Na-recover si Rene 3:30. No, I mean 2:40 to 3:30. 2:40 na lunod, 3:30 na recover. 50 minutes. Okay, hindi tinatanong ni Pia Ontiveros kung what time na recover. Na-recover, dumating, yung mga rescuers, hindi niya tinatanong yun. Pero, according to science, 10 to 15 minutes na yung wala ka ng oxygen, lack of oxygen, kasi drowning, di ba? Asphyxiation niya yung pagkamatay ni Rene, di ba? At Divine, asphyxiation. So, pag wala ka ng access sa oxygen, within that time frame, 10 to 15 minutes, magkakaroon ng irreversible brain injury. Imagine mo na lang yung 20 minutes na. Wala na. Brain death na yung nangyari nun. At 30 minutes na, pagdating 50 minutes, yung mga rescuers na recover. So, judgment call nung team lead rescuer na si Librero na idalhin na sa ospital. 'Di ba? Dalhin na sa ospital. Yun lang yung opinion ko doon. So, parang too much na yung sisihin pa yung rescuer. Okay? Dapat ang may sisi, yung mga coach. Ateneo mismo yung may sisi. Okay? Huwag na ipasa sa iba. In the first place, bakit sa ocean, open water, nagkaroon ng training?
Even
I'm pretty sure they rushed him lang po sa
The
ambulance.
only one I heard that had pulse po was Divine po.
he had a pulse?
Divine, yes po.
On the beach, he had a pulse?
Paano niya nalaman may pulse? Okay. Pia Ontiveros should be asking about, kasi kung paano man nalaman? I mean, speechless ako dun This is actually a new revelation. May pulse si Divine na mas matagal na nahanap. Okay? Kesa kay Rene. Nahanap si Divine 10 to 15 minutes after ma-recover yung body ni Rene. At 3:45 p.m. Hindi kasi nagtatanong itong si itong si Pia Ontiveros, hindi niya alam yung timeline. So pag may pulse, paano mo alam na may pulse?
And then they put him in the ambulance and brought him to the
It wasn't an ambulance.
Ah,
It was
police car.
police vehicle.
Yes po.
Why?
Okay.
Why police vehicle?
Okay. So, yung sinasabing...
Kasi police vehicle, kasi nga, nauna nang tinakbo si Divine. Kasi siya yung naunang na-recover. Hindi naman sila
She
sabay.
did explain it na she said na to stop muna para madala sa ambulansya kasi unstable. So nakita niyo yun, pinastop like you said.
Yes,
Tapos
po.
niload na si Rene sa ambulance.
Opo.
Tapos yung
Dito sa interview to ni Pia Ontiveros, parang pag pinapanood mo siya, parang ang bilis ng pangyayari. hindi na include yung factor dito na 50 minutes ng malunod itong si Divine saka si Rene. Unang na-recover si Rene, 50 minutes. Nalunod si Rene, 2:40. 50 minutes after that, na-recover yung body niya, 3:30. Hindi niya include dito, which makes you think na parang ang bilis yung pangyayari na parang nalunod, na-save ka agad. Hindi ganun yun.
Divine naman. Like you said, may pulse. How do you know na may pulse siya?
Yeah.
Sa beach.
I heard
Ang tagal kasi magtanong ni Pia eh.
from my other teammates po nung kasi po after what happened we were gathering in the pool po, and then we shared our perspectives like POV on the POV of the kung ano nangyari po.
And then, yung pagdala
Hindi, I'm not satisfied yung sagot ni Sam Reyes. Paano mo alam? Ang sagot niya is dodging. He dodged the question.
sa ospital, hindi na kayo kasama? None of the team, the coaches?
Coaches po.
The coach,
Yeah, pretty sure. I
the
think-
one that went with Rene po was our ball boy po, Kuya Boy. And then wala pong sumama kay Divine kasi po may representative na po doon sa hospital.
Yes po, pero Coach Tab and Coach Dean, I think they drove like behind the police yata. But
Okay.
I'm not sure who was inside with them.
Yeah. You know, in the first 2 days, so by day 2,
Yeah, hindi man lang nagtanong si Pia. Where was the coach? Sa time na yon. Nasaan siya? Ang putang inang coach na yan. And Pia Ontiveros is not even asking all these questions.
you know,
May
pero all
access ka, hindi ko alam kung paano ka nagkaroon ng access sa dalawang batang to para interviewin mo. Is it because you're from Ateneo? Is it because this is just a PR game all along? I don't know. But you're not even asking the important questions.
speculations coming out. And, well, because nga there was no information coming out. And one of them was that merong ankle weights, that weight belts were used for your training. No? Although the university eventually came out with a statement to say na wala. I need to ask you boys that, no? Were there ankle weights? Were there weight belts? You know what weight belts are? You put it around you.
Wala po talaga.
Any weights, but anything?
No po.
Nothing.
Yung
Nothing po.
picture po niya na nakikita doon na may hawak si Coach Tab po, it
Yeah.
was a controller ng drone niya po.
Kasi we used the drone to like look for some people, like
Okay.
see like a better angle of who's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
who's struggling.
So may drone pala sila.
So definitely, as you boys are saying, no
So may drone pala sila kasi yung lumalabas na drone, to the information of everybody, that's from Dipakolaw, PPO, and Dipakolaw, MDRRMO. So kung may drone sila, the NBI should subpoena all this evidence that they have, drone, cell phones, camera, lahat, para magkaalaman na.
weights were used at all. Okay, because that is also the first thing that the mother of Rene said when she was interviewed nung dumating siya ng Manila, na may weights daw. So wala. Walang ginamit sa inyo, walang ginamit sa kahit
This is a
sino.
PR game na. PR na to.
And that is because nung sinabing
PR.
weights, people concluded na initiation na nga, hazing rights, walang ganon.
Nag-focus.
Pero hindi ito.
Kaya pala nagfo-focus si Pia sa hazing, sa mga ganyang questions, para linisin ba ang Ateneo? Okay, let's just say walang initiation. There's no term as initiation, but yung activity na pinagawa ng putang inang ko na yan, PI na coach na yan, is looking like hazing, initiation rights, regardless of what language or term you're gonna use to call it. Okay, what's important is yung essence ng activity. And that's the reason why Rovelyn Baterbonio, yung mother ni Bobet, hindi niya alam kung anong, di ba, training yung gagawin nila.
No point. Ikaw, Keith, you're a rookie, right?
Yes, po.
No, freshman. This is your first year sana on the team. At no point did you feel at any point na hinihaze ka that you were being initiated or anything?
Wala na
No
to.
po. The only thing I felt like a team was
Whitewashing
us
na to,
getting closer
Pia.
po. But other than that, wala po talaga.
So hindi kayo, the term that's used
So,
usually is-
yun
hindi
pala
kayo-
yung focus ng interview. In-interview mo tong dalawang to, you have access mysteriously for some reason. Nagkaroon ka ng access para interviewin sila. Maraming nagtatanong, di ba may gag order? Di ba may NDA? How is it that nagpa-interview tong dalawang to? Hindi nga nakausap ng dalawang to yung parents ni Bobet o si Rene Baterbonia And that's the reason why I'm coming to this conclusion now that this is a PR game nakasama si Pia Ontiveros para linisin ang Ateneo na walang hazing, walang pabigat, walang metal, weight na nakakabit sa mga katawan ng mga bata. So yun pala yun, Pia. And that's why wala kang alam sa mga very important detail sa kasong to. Hindi mo nga tinatanong yung timeline eh. Hindi ka interesado doon eh. Because all you want to do is probably pin the blame on someone else. Or probably to clean the image of Ateneo. Yun yung ginagawa mo. You're not concerned about the timeline kung gaano katagal o kailan na nalunod yung mga bata, kailan sila na-recover, kailan dumating yung rescue, etc. And yung pagsagot naman ito, itong dalawang to yan, we need to clear this up, okay? Na this guy, si Sam, for example, na parang sinasabi niya na hindi ang nag-rescue yung Dipakulaw, MDRMO. Ang nag-rescue daw ay sila. At yung mga rescuers ay nakatayo lang sa gilid ng pampang na parang spectators. And Pia Ontiveros, parang hindi niya alam itong mga to eh.
Nahirapan. No.
Kami po,
Sam.
vets, is like, we just utos them to, the first day, to help deload the bus po, yung mga equipment. Sila po mag-carry na equipment. And then, nung,
Fast forward.
Okay. Sam?
for me po, when I heard the stories, it was just like, kinakabahan lang. Kasi po, I was freshman and
Dali.
Do you feel na, no, I don't want to do that, baka may mangyari sa akin or anything? Wala. Meron bang ganun? O wala?
actually,
For me, no po. Because honestly po, I would do anything po to win the championship. So I was just really locked in sa goal po. So
You were just what, sorry?
locked in to like win
Locked in.
the championship.
Na-brainwash na
Without
sa-
thinking of any negative po.
Na-brainwash na sa cult-like supremacy na Bebop ni Coach Baldwin. Ganun ba yun?
Okay. Sam?
for me po,
Bata kasi is first year eh.
when I heard the stories, it was just like, kinakabahan lang. Kasi po, I was freshman and parang I was very new. Pero nung like, this year po, I was excited because we were parang kompleto na and we were trying to be a team na talaga po, na itaas po yung chemistry.
So you did not feel that you were in danger, or you did, because earlier you said, syempre, when you're taking in water, you feel you're about to drown, you think you're not gonna make it, I'm about to die here in Aurora. Doon ka lang, doon
That's
mo
when,
lang
that's when we
naramdaman.
felt it po, yeah.
I'm sure marami kayong narinig, right, about all this information.
Wala na to. This is PR na Pia Ontiveros. Okay.
Out, for example, na bukod, even after they announced that Rene and Divine had died, may chismis, may rumors that merong in critical condition, merong kailangan i-revive pa, yung mga ganon. Was that true or not?
No, wala po.
No po.
Wala.
Ang pinakamalala lang po is, nagsusuka na lang po sila sa beach.
Yes po.
They were puking out the water po.
Okay. But no one had to be i-CPR, i-revive, i-resuscitate para maano yung tubig. So everybody,
Nagsusuka.
except for those two, for Rene and Divine.
Okay, nakita niyo yung footage na nagsusuka. Nung na-recover si Rene, okay, this guy, Sam Reyes, is trying to make it look like na buhay pa yung tao, or na, alam mo, iba yung meaning ng nagsusuka sa napasuka. Kasi yung bangkay na na-recover, for example, yung nalunod na bangkay, it's possible na mapapasuka siya pag nagkakaroon ng CPR. Okay? That's science. May lalabas sa tubig sa bunganga ng isang bangkay. And the term used by Sam Reyes is nagsusuka. May mga nagsusuka. Sabi niya, although he's not naming names, pero ganoon yung implication nun.
We're okay. Okay. And no one was in critical condition. Walang ganon.
Wala po.
Were you aware of all those mga kwentong lumalabas? Were you aware of that?
No one was in critical condition. Dude, 2 men died. What the heck are you talking about? So, kaya pala, nililinis mo talaga yung pangalan ng Ateneo.
At first po, after the tragedy po, while we were gathering by the pool, the student managers drew salute. told us na you can get your phones and tell your families you're okay.
What time was that?
Parang around
Maybe
5?
I'm not sure. I don't.
Ngayon lang nagtanong ng time si Pio Ontiveros. After 1 hour. Ngayon lang talaga siya nagtanong ng what time was that. Diba? Nakaka-disappoint.
5 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay. So when they gave you your phones, so you called your parents.
Buti pa to nakausap yung kanilang mga parents. They were able to call their parents. But the two players, forever na silang hindi nakatawag, di ba? Tapos, si Pia Ontiveros, all her interest is in trying probably to clear the image of Ateneo.
Not all of us got our phones kasi po.
They chose not to, but like,
Yes,
they wanted to
po, kasi
stay away from
parang-
them.
They chose not to get their
po,
phones?
Ako din po yung isa dun po na I didn't want to get my phone kasi po parang I still couldn't believe what was happening. Parang nakatulala na lang po ako and
And understandably, no?
wala
You're in
po
shock.
akong maisip.
So you didn't get your phone first.
No.
But at what point did you get your phone and tell your parents? And then by then they already knew what had happened, right?
Actually, I didn't tell my dad or mom.
Oh,
I told my sister who was working abroad. And I told her na to keep it to herself po. Kasi I don't want na malaman ng parents ko and I don't
Magagalit
want to
talaga
hear
sila.
from them na ayoko yung parang
Kasi
madami
parents
sinasabi
sila
ko
eh.
lahat. Kasi po I was feeling na I don't want to tell them what happened kasi I was not ready in that day to tell anyone.
Ngayon ang tanong, kasi pinagmamayabang ng president ng Ateneo na si Father Yap, wala daw complaint. Putang ina, so ibig sabihin pala, since June 8, walang nag-complain? O wala man lang nag-file ng IR? Diba? Sa issue na to, ganyan ka pabaya ang Ateneo. Diba? So kung walang nag-complaint, kasi may nagsasabi na, yung iba naman kasi yung mga interview sa podcast eh. Ibig sabihin nun, so they didn't care at all. Kasi yung point na nalaman mo na, naging public na yung mga issue na to, dapat may tinatawag na IR, di ba? Incident report. Wala man lang nag-submit ng incident report. Intindi?
Sister from abroad she has traumas din po and I turned to her because she would understand me. So when I told her, parang sinabihan ko lang po siya ng long message and then after that po I didn't message her again. Parang mabilis lang po na message tapos yun na po. I didn't message anyone again.
okay. And all this time, were you ever told, wag muna kayong magsalita from that day, from June 8 until today? Was there ever an advice na tahimik lang tayo?
First po nung Monday, it was after the trilogy po. Parang nung sinabi po sa amin na nung coaches po is like, don't tell anyone about what happened para po ma-inform po muna nila yung parents.
Yes.
So they
Okay.
wanted to inform the parents first po.
Yeah.
Bago po malaman po from like other social media na they wanted to parang
Be
yung
the ones.
pamaunahan po.
Yeah.
Parang
Tama.
the only people we could tell is our parents lang daw po.
Yeah, okay. But apart from that, there was no, in other words, may lumabas na balita na naman, chismis, na may gag order. There was no gag order. Or was there one?
What's that po?
A gag order?
No, you
Like,
can
keep
talk about
quiet,
it.
everybody quiet.
Oh, no po.
None. Okay, but you weren't told to keep quiet, but at the same time, you weren't encouraged to speak. Ganun ba?
Yes po. And me personally, and me and Sam talked about it na we couldn't really grasp and it just didn't sink in what happened. So we kept it in. We didn't like, it was just so hard to talk kasi we couldn't accept na nawala pa yung dalawang teammate po namin.
Yeah.
Like, it was just hard for us to accept and mourn about it.
Yeah. Did you have, like, was there counseling provided eventually?
Yes,
You have
when we
somebody
got
to
back
talk to when you got back. So meron kayong mga sessions
Opo.
para
It was just
mapag-usapan yun.
one session po where we
Once.
were grouped. Tapos they gave us a counselor po.
Yes
What
po.
group was this? Who gave you counseling?
Ateneo po.
Ateneo, CFAM? Center for Family Ministries? What? You don't know?
I'm not sure po, but there was
Guidance.
and psychologist din po daw.
Okay. Yung mga guidance counselors.
Yes po.
Okay. Were you aware of, well, syempre, nakita nyo naman ang
So
social
yung
media,
line line ng questioning ni Pia Ontiveros, just to be very blunt and honest here, okay? Yung line yung questioning niya is whitewashing. She's trying to clear the image of Ateneo. Diba? No gag order, walang pabigat sa ganito ganyan. Inabisuhan naman kayo ni Coach Tab na about yung papuntahan niyo, mga ganun yung tinatanong niyo talaga, you know. Well, that's understandable. I mean, good thing na, well, anyone would probably ask that. Pero hindi siya nag-focus sa pinaka-importante. Sa timeline, hindi siya nag-focus dun. Okay? Nag-focus lang siya sa mga bagay na sa tingin niya ay makakapagpalinis sa imahe ng
Earlier,
Ateneo.
I'd asked you questions about, okay, ankle weights, weight belts,
See? Yan yung mga pinagtatanong niya.
initiation, hazing.
Initiation, para maklear yung kuha ng Ateneo na walang initiation dito, walang hazing dito. Okay, fine. Wala nang initiation, wala nang ganyan-ganyan. But, hindi pa rin sila lusot. Okay? Ang Ateneo is not, hindi pa rin lusot. So, ibig sabihin, walang mga disaster management sa Ateneo. They just ignored any issues na lumalabas about all this B-Bob bootcamp ni Coach Tab over the years. So, yun lang yung interest
Ang
niya.
dami sinabi, di ba? And then there were also mga pinupuna kayo about when kapag napapansin kayo sa mga pictures, sa mga video. No?
So, yun lang. Yung, kasi may mga nagva-viral kasi, which I ignored kasi nga parang hindi na importante yun eh. Parang yung picture na ini-ignore daw, na-chapwera si Rene, mga ganun. Which is something na, kumbaga, subtle, you know, incidents na pwede natin isama. Pero, yung interest talaga ni Pia Ontiveros dun sa mga bagay na yun, para linisin ang Ateneo.
And Keith, I think you want to share about
Very obvious, Pia. I'm sorry. You know, you're a respectable journalist. You're a veteran journalist. But this is disappointing, really. Mas interesado ka sa PR for Ateneo instead of the 2 lives lost.
that, right?
Yeah, parang may video ng drone yata na surface online na parang nakatulala ako when they were bringing back Divine. That was actually after me and Coach Sandro were trying to stop the ambulance nung nakita namin si Divine, like they were trying to pull him out. It took them a while because he's bigger than everybody.
Right.
So we all had to group up. So yun, kami ni Coach Sandro, tinakuha namin yung ambulance. Pero it left na.
Yeah.
So nung
Okay, so pagtakbo mapabalik, wala na, hindi nyo na mahabol yung ambulansya.
Opo,
Then pagod ka na.
bumalik po kami ni Coach.
Yeah. Tapos ilan ba yung nagbubuhat kay Divine?
Dami po.
Almost everybody.
Almost everyone.
Maybe
was killed.
Tinanong mo lang, hindi mo man lang alam yung timeline, Pia. The heck?
5 players.
Kailan siya? Quiz for Pia. Question for Pia. We're gonna give her, you know, a quiz for today. First question, kailan na-recover si Divine? At kailan na-recover si Rene? Malamang hindi niya alam. Pakicheck yung hawak-hawak niyang list of questions kung alam niya. 'Di ba? Kung nandun. Wala. Yung mga researchers niya, hindi. Kasi ang interest sila is to clear the image of Ateneo. Yun lang yun. Very obvious. That's my honest opinion. Okay? Kung magko-complain sila, pero as a netizen, watching all this and has been following this news ever since, sa tingin ko parang kulang yung Pia, you know, yung interview niya. Parang may vested interest talaga. Corporate interest siguro.
Di nagbuhat. Mga 12 yata yung nagbubuhat sa akin.
First po, I was just on the side walking with them. Tapos nung may nahirapan na po isa, ako naman po pumalit sa kanya.
Parang, like, I really couldn't accept what happened po. So, kami, and me and Coach Sandro, like, parang, we were just, I don't even know how to explain, like,
Yeah.
we were just locked.
You didn't accept what happened in the sense na hindi mo man lang na-realize na bakit dito walang pagkakamali yung coach. Bakit dito sa beach? Bakit dito sa open sea water? They could have done this in a controlled environment like a pool. You didn't ask those questions kasi na-brainwash ka na yung cultish B-Bob ni Coach Tab. And that's part of it. That's part of this so-called, you know, training ni Coach Tab na tinatawag ng iba na bootcamp. Kasi unang-una, they need to brainwash you para isipin na this is for the good of the team, this is for the good of the university or alma mater. We are Ateneo. Okay? We are supremacist. We are the greatest, blah, blah, blah. So we need to have this training. Okay? We're gonna break your spirit. We're gonna break your, sinabi niya sa isang quotation, na supremacist quotation, I will have to break those boys, sabi niya. Kung ano, yung spirit pa niya, i-break niya. Ano? Para ilayo daw niya sa mga parents niya para hulmahin ulit. Oh, ngayon, ang ending, itong mga to, they still believe, probably up to now, na very good yung Bebop ni Coach Tab. And I'm not trying to blame these guys. I'm not trying to attack them. Because these are the victims of not just Coach Tab's grueling and deadly training, pero yung kanyang cultish Bebop supremacist din. Biktima din sila. Sa totoo lang.
Him talaga, we couldn't move.
Oo, of course, you were in shock. Kasi, and sometimes, diba, what shock does to the human body and the brain is that it freezes you in place. And that's why...
Yun nga yung sinasabi ni Coach Tab sa kanyang philosophy ng kanyang Bebop that he will need to break the spirit of these guys. Diba?
Some of the video would show some of you.
Alam mo ba yun,
standing
Pia?
and just
Did you
staring
even
into
research
space.
on that?
And then, like
No.
like you described, yung shock, diba? You couldn't believe that this had happened, correct?
Yes po.
Is that ano?
Yes po.
Yeah, because that's exactly, in my own opinion, that's exactly what Coach Tab wanted to do with these men. Bakit? Bobo ba siya? He's a veteran coach. Hindi siya, sa tingin ko hindi siya bobo. Kumbaga, walang siya. Sa tingin niya, tama yung ginagawa niya to break the spirit of these guys nga para palitan ng kanyang programming. Di ba? Yun yung dahilan kung bakit it has to be done in an open sea, not in a controlled environment. Kasi nga, yung pinagsasabi ni Pia na lasog na yung katawan mo, blah, 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 pagod na pagod ka na, because that's exactly the point of the Bebop training.
Until now, do you feel that way?
I feel guilt lang po kasi
Guilt?
Rene
Why?
was beside me and parang I felt na I could have done more na para di siya malunod. So, it was eating me alive na there were times na I was just awake. Nung that night po mismo, when we were still in Baler, Aurora, it was already 12. I tried to sleep and then I would still see his face. Like when I was carrying him, I saw his face. And then when I tried to sleep, I would see his face. Tapos nung nakatulog po ako for a bit, I woke up suddenly around 3 a.m. and then parang in disbelief because we were roommates, Rene and Divine. I would see them in their beds like last time I saw them. So parang I just went out to take a breath, but parang I was just wandering, walking aimlessly po. Parang I was thinking na this is just a bad dream and I have to wake up from it. Until Waki's mom went up to me and then we just started talking about what happened and it kind of eased the burden of guilt and sadness po kasi I was able to talk to her. And then parang after 11 minutes, she told me to go to sleep again. As I tried to sleep po. Yun po, nakatulog po na konti.
Yung guilt na yan, Sam, it's like, is it because, parang were you questioning God? Like, why did I survive? Why not the others? Ganun ba yun?
Yes po.
Do you have an answer for that already?
No.
No? But it's not your fault. You know that, right?
Whose
Yeah.
fault is it? Pia. Whose fault, Pia?
Are you okay?
Say the name.
I'm fine.
Say the freaking name. It's Tab
It's hard po na
and Ateneo.
the comments that they're saying that we're just jealous na we did it because we're jealous. It's just killing us kasi we were there na we lost 2 of our brothers. Parang sobrang sakit po kasi na parang nabuhay nga po kami, pero parang pinapatay po kami.
It's because of your school. That's why.
It's not your fault.
It's like going through 2 deaths po na.
Yeah.
Like, the first one is losing our 2 teammates, then now being criticized for their deaths. Like, we lost them, we witnessed it happen. Then, I don't know, then every social media person or anybody, they're just putting the blame on us. Like,
I don't think so.
it's just hard to put into.
I haven't seen those posts anyway. I never posted any of those kinds of posts na sinasabi ninyo. Pero, kung mayroon mang ganon, okay, mali sila. Pero, mas mali ang Ateneo. And you chose not to see that. Mali si Coach Tab, mali ang Ateneo. And, one thing that I can probably tell you is that, yun siguro yung mali din nyo. Na hindi nyo nakikita kasi nga you're victims. You've been brainwashed since day one.
But like, this is what we've been feeling like this past week. Like, and we can't really talk to anybody about it. Like, me and Sam had a hard time going here. Like, we usually voice out our anger to our teammates lang because we experience it with each other.
Do you feel like people are blaming you for surviving? Ganun ba yun?
No.
In my
Some of us po.
No, wala akong nakitang ganun, Pia. Show us the screenshots, Pia. You're trying to make them look like the victim at ang Ateneo victim as well. Again, kasi PR. This is all PR. Okay? To clear the image of Ateneo.
Death threats po.
What kind of death threats? On social media or people are messaging you?
People are
Sending
messaging.
Both.
messaging?
Both
What?
po.
On sa direct message sa social media or on
Yes, po.
straight to your phones?
Both, po.
Personal numbers?
Not numbers po, but
Social
every
media?
social media we have po.
Really?
And there's like so much like on my end po, there's like so much people putting the blame on me. And there's been so much videos going viral saying na ako na lang kulang to speak para they can get justice, but
Because they can want so that they can?
to obtain justice or something.
Oh.
And some people are saying na naiingit lang kami. Like,
Again,
it's just too much.
those people, those are just trolls. Okay? Maling-mali sila. Pero again, okay, sana ma-realize nyo na ang may mali talaga, unang-una si Coach Tab, yung Bebop supremacy, and then yung Ateneo for neglecting everything, for ignoring all these stories from former players. Tapos sasabihin ngayon ni Father Yap kahapon na wala naman nag-complain, absolutely no complaints. Tangina, ganun lang pala yun. Ganun lang pala yun. It's as if hindi nag-i-exist yung mga rules and policies at yung mga batas natin, rules ng CHED, rules ng UAAP, internal rules sa Ateneo. Parang walang tinatawag na IR, parang walang tinatawag na disaster management, etc. Parang ganun. Parang wala itong mga to. Parang ang Ateneo is an exception. Okay? Ateneo is above the law. And policies and rules.
I don't know. I feel like kaka-19 ko lang po eh. Like, I don't think I should, like, it's just hard, man. I didn't think I'd be experiencing this.
Do you think if the university administration had been releasing more information or been more open, this would not have happened? Because with more information, then people would not be scrounging around for information. And
Yeah.
Honestly, yes po. Like, I feel
Good
like
question.
the speculations and rumors and the threats and hate towards us players was due to the...
That's why. Blame
Maybe.
Ateneo. Blame Ateneo, not these people. Probably, we can actually even assume or claim na Ateneo is doing that intentionally para magalit yung mga tao sa inyo, para kayo magmukhang biktima. 'Di ba? Para magkaroon kayo ng mga message at death threats para ma-divert yung attention. That's probably part of the PR campaign of Ateneo. I don't know. That's just my assumption. Ayaw nila magsalita. Ngayon, kahapon, yung PI nilang paring presidente, Father Yap, walang kwenta rin yung pagsasabi niya.
Not enough information, so that just made them guess from all the photos and pictures and hearsay around. So I think that's what caused this.
Ateneo is
And
to blame.
that's why you decided, finally, parang you put your foot down and said, no, I want to talk. We want to talk now.
Di talaga namin kinaya. It was getting too much na po. Like, that's why we wanted to speak up here po talaga. Like, I don't want to risk my family or myself. Like,
And we were actually scared to do an interview because we saw that they were twisting a lot of words.
Opo.
Like what words were people,
Yeah,
were
what
some
words?
netizens twisting? Like what? What would they say?
Like yung kay Coach Sandy po.
Yes po, yung,
Coach, Sandy?
yung interview niya po sa
yung-
PBA game
Oh, that's
po.
why he was saying, yeah, on the sidelines of one game, na parang, please stop sending death threats. No?
Opo.
Oh, ano yung tinwist nila doon?
She was saying na parang medyo mahirap. Yung parang sinabi niya po yun, yung medyo mahirap. Parang ginawa po nilang masama yun.
They assumed it to be meant for something else, which we know isn't nothing Coach Sandy would ever say. 'Cause Coach Sandy's always,
Like what?
he always has everyone's backs.
Like what?
So you decided that you wanted to talk, and actually the others also, no?
Yes po, we talked about it kanina na we should at least try ng konti to express what actually happened, and hopefully na it will clear up whatever speculations happening po.
So ang nagpalala nito is the lack of information.
Ateneo.
Like you said earlier, is that something you did bring it up with Father
Ateneo
Bobby?
to blame.
Father Bobby Yap, University
Yeah.
President.
That was part of the conversation po, yung lack of information po.
Kasi po, why we didn't talk, the first 2 days, it was hard for us to talk about it.
Of course, and understandably, yeah.
Like, nung sumusunod na araw, we thought we would wait for the fact-finding po. That's why
We
didn't talk.
we waited po.
Was there an actual fact finding? Did someone from the university talk to you, each one of you, to find out
I think that was part of the consultation din po, yung
consultation? What consultation?
when we first came back po, yung consulting. I think
No.
that was part of the fact-finding din po.
Okay.
Yun
Sino
yung
kumausap?
psychological something na sinasabi mo kanina, mali naman to eh. So that's different from fact finding. Yung clinical consultation something, 'di ba?
Inyo,
Mga therapist po.
Yes,
therapist.
and
Oh, iba
some
yun.
guidance
Hindi
counselors
yun fact
po.
The
finding.
guidance. Yeah, but that, like you said earlier, that was for the counseling, di ba?
Counseling.
Yeah, then they asked us questions then after po
Uh-huh.
about
Okay. But since then, since your return to Manila and until today, wala pang nagtatanong for fact-finding because the university announcement was that there would be a fact-finding and the university would try to find out exactly what happened. So, hindi pa kayo kinakausap.
sabi po sa amin na it's ongoing po. Pero
Okay.
I don't know what's happening in their inner circle, but sabi nila po sa amin na meron daw po.
Okay. Alright.
I
Fast
want
forward.
to still play to honor our brothers. And
Yes.
I hope you guys understand where we come from, na parang we experienced the trauma po as well. And yeah, I just hope you guys understand. And to Divine and Rene, we miss you guys. And I want to give my condolences to their families po. You guys have been in our prayers also po.
Okay. Alright. Unless you want to add anything else, Sam? No more?
Dapat sinabi niyo yun sa funeral ni Rene, 'di ba? So anyway, yun lang yun. Parang PR, this is PR. Pia, I'm so disappointed with the way you asked those questions. Nag-focus ka lang sa nag-focus ka kung ano yung expectations o sinabihan ba kayo ni Coach Tab sa kung anong mangyayari. Yun. To probably try to clear Coach Tab. Pangalawa, yung initiation. Doon ka nag-focus eh. May initiation ba? Doon ka nag-focus. Kung may hazing, kung may pabigat sa paa, doon lang siya nag-focus. Ang dami niyang mga na-miss na mga bagay-bagay. So yun lang naman, sayang yung interview. Kasi nagtataka. O yung gag order din, doon ka din nag-focus. Bakit tahimik kayo? All to clear, Ateneo. Yun lang yung personal and honest kong opinion dito. Sa interview ni Pia Hontiveros. Have a good